Hi guys, how are you doing today? We are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. This is Phenomenal Peeps. If you are new on this channel, don't forget to click on subscription button, click on the bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to see it. So, these strategies that I posted here 3 days ago, so I explained on how to use it to buy and how to use it to sell. So this is a 3 indicator, as you can see here. So I did not explain. I want to explain how to avoid the false indicators. Like now, if you want to buy or you want to sell, so how to avoid the fake signal. So that is why I'm doing this video. So how to avoid the fake signal. As you can see, I know when I told you to buy, I told you that anytime that you see the green indicator and the gold indicator, the gold moving average and the green moving average, anytime you see it cross at the top here and you see it cross at the stochastic oscillator here again, yeah, I'm talking about this. When you see it cross at the 100 levels here and you see the crossover here again, so that is best time for you to enter your sell trade from here. Then I told you that if the spike happen, still be in the market, put your SL behind the line. This is how I use it. Let me show you. uh, so this is how I use it to trade. I would take my signal, anything from here. This is where I take my trade. I can take my trade anything, any at this place. This is where I place my trade. I would put my stop loss here behind the line. It's this where this we have the crossover. The behind the crossover, that is where I put my stop loss, because after the market sell a little bit, it can spike. Assuming that you enter your sell trade from here, the market sell for like 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, can you see the spike happen? Although if you are not greedy, you can take 10 minutes and out of the market if you are using big loss size. But if you are using small loss size and you want to take long in the market, you can stay there. So even if the spike happen, I will put my stop loss behind the lines, because I know that any small spike can happen. So then later the market will later go in profit. So that is why this is where I enter my trade. I enter the trade here, and after I enter the trade, this spike happen and I did not close because I know that the market is still going to sell. So this is where I enter my trade. Then the spike happen and I still, even I said this signal, I said it in my signal group. I send this signal in my signal group. Then the spike happen and I give them, this is the SL that I give them. I give them the 1 2 4. Yes, this is where I give them the SL. This is where I put the SL. Then so can you see the market is still sell. So the first TP is around here. Then I'm still right on. So that's it. It's very easy. So like I said, if you are new on this channel, watch my previous video on how I okay I don't know the name of the topic of it is how to make $100 daily. So go and watch it. I explain on how to use it very well. So the reason I'm doing this video is to how to avoid fake signal. So let me quickly show you. So this, what I mean by fake signal is that this is where I'm going to something like this. Let me remove this one. So when you see the signal, well, when you see the crossover in between, you know what I mean by in between is that you do not see the crossover below and you do not see it at the top. Please don't take the trade. If you see the crossover in between, don't take the trade, because sometimes you might see the crossover and later the market will now end. Like now this one, now as you want to cast spike, I told you that after you see the crossover below, then make sure that you see the crossover below here again. Then after this the spike, you can enter your trade and take 2 to 3 spike before you close. But now if you enter your trade here, you will not catch more than 1 spike. So after 1 spike, the market still went back, it still went down. Can you see? So the one that you're supposed to avoid is when you see the crossover in between. Please, I don't know whether you understand my English. So in between is this. Don't take the trade. Make sure that you see the crossover below, like this side. Make sure that you see them. You see the crossover below for buy signal, and you see the crossover at the top for sell signal. That is number one. Number two is this. Make sure that you see this crossover at this is 0.00 level here. Don't even when if it crossover, if the crossover happen at this 50 level or 60, don't enter the trade. Make sure that you see the crossover in between is 0.00 levels. So let me show you some example of it so that you will. Hey, can you see this one now? the crossover is at the top. Can you see that the market sell? Even the spike happen, I told you that even if the spike happen, the market will still continue selling. So can you see the the crossover is at the top? It's not in between. It's not at the middle. The crossover it's not in the middle. If you see the crossover at the middle, don't take the trade. The crossover happen in the middle when the market is in ranging. That's the secret. If the market is in ranging, you will see the crossover in between. Can you see? This is in between. After the spike, you still enter. But if you see the below, that is best time for you to use it. When you see the market, when you see the crossover in between, please don't take trade. See this one now. The crossover happen below. Can you see? It happened at the down. Can you see that the market spike up? Can you see the multiple spike that happened? So that is it. So I just want to tell you, because this strategy is really profitable. This one happened at the top and the market sell. Even the spike happened, can you see? If you put your stop loss behind this, even you will see go down. So that is it. I think okay. It's that one common. It's very common in fix 70 and boom 500 and crash 500. Let me check. When the market is ranging, so you will see them like that. Yes, this is one. I thank God that I see it here. Can you see? When you see something like this, avoid the signal, please. Avoid it. Can you see? So this is why I'm doing this video. So don't, when you see the crossover at in between at the middle, don't take the signal. Can you see that it's happening here? Is the even the crossover is not at the 0 point, is not at the 0 levels. When you see it between, don't take the trade. So that is it. Yeah, here is another one. Can you see? The crossover is in between. It's at the middle. So don't take the trade. But if you see it at the top, take your trade. Can you see? We have the crossover at the top. We have the crossover at the top. You see the market sell. Then put your stop loss here and don't use big loss size. So if you see the crossover in the middle, don't take the trade. The best one that I told you that you can take is this. When you see the crossover below at the behind this down here, then you see the crossover again at the 0.00 level here, you will catch multiple spike. Can you see? If you enter your buy trade from here, wow, you will take more than 10 candle, more than 10 spike here. So that's it. I don't want this video too long. I hope you understand what I mean. Please manage my English like that. So that's what I just want to explain for you. Then if you want the settings, watch my previous video. You will see it. I named the video how to make $100 daily. So that is the name of that one. I can also drop the link in the description, so for you to watch it if you are watching this video for the first time. So this video is very profitable. So I would just want you to practice on your demo account and see how it works. So if you are new on this channel, so don't forget to click on subscription button, click on the bell, so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to see it. So thank you guys.